Doncic outside. Back to Tatum. Green, the screen. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Clock at 6. And here's Tatum for 3. So, Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Garnett. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile and set his feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Johnson with the block. Garnett outside. Back to Butler. The kick out to LeBron. Green with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Doncic. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
LeBron with it. He's picked up by Doncic on the wing. Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Searching for their first points of the game. Johnson with the block. Tatum drives in. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tatum looking around. 4 on the shot clock.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And the dunk by James.
Assisted.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
The shot by Wade, no good. Cleveland leading by 7. Durant in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
Johnson outside. James wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Tatum. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Johnson outside. Outside, James. Here's Butler with the drive.
Jimmy Butler.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Outside, Tatum. From the stripe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Tatum's got 5 now.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now, here's Wade. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Now, here's Johnson. The shot, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Tatum. The rebound by James. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out to KD. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
From deep, James. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Here's Carter. Cavaliers with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Outside Carter. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Cavaliers leading by 13. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Irving for 3. Olajuwon with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
They get the rebound. Barkley outside. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Barkley's got his first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And here is Robertson. still scoreless. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Trying to get something going. The kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Carter outside. Chamberlain down low. No good on the shot. Good D by Olajuwon.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
There's a screen by Robinson. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. Scooped up. No good on that one. On offense, here are the Warriors. 17-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, number 23, LeBron James.
1:58 left now here in the second. Outside Tatum. Spins from deep three-point territory. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Garnett. The kick out to LeBron. Johnson, a wide open look. Garnett controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
They get it back. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Kicks it out to LeBron. Let's go. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. LeBron's got 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-5 run. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Count the basket. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so it's Cleveland with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The good-looking shot from the wing. 6 points for him.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Johnson outside. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Robinson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Doncic way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Inside. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 8 points.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Wade with it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. That one falls.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Johnson up top. 5 points in the game. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Doncic. Wade outside. Five to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Wade doesn't back down from anyone. Forces defenders to be compromised.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 17. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
You know, averaging over a half dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now Robertson. Nothing on the board. Carter outside. Here he goes. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
The drive by Anthony. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Here's Brown. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Outside Edwards.
Warriors foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Warriors on D. They trail by 14. Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
Down low. Wembanyama, right side. Here's Brown. Going inside. Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
And it's Carter missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Brown. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
The turnaround jumper. Count it.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Here's Anthony. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you can see why right there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Carter outside. Over Brown. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 8 points.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Number 4, Charles Barkley.
Here is Carter. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Johnson. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Johnson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And it's Wade with the ball for the Warriors. It's an 18-point game. From deep, Barkley grabs the board. And the Cavaliers with possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Good D by Wade. Irving looking over the floor. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Johnson. The kick outside to Butler. Cleveland moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity. And Durant lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Wade outside. Pass to Irving. From past the arc. Johnson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The line for 2.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long.
LeBron James.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Wade outside. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Here's Johnson. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Pass to Garnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Here's Anthony. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Tatum on the wing. From outside the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's James. Tries again. Durant wide open. He fires. For the three. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
A nice shot by Tatum.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Anthony taking his time here. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Timeout called the Warriors. 1:53 left in the game. T-Wade on the wing. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Cleveland leading by 18. Outside Durant. Fires away from outside. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
James outside. Outside Butler. Here's Durant.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Johnson.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Now, here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Warriors ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. They came in here and...
Everybody's jumping, jumping on the dance floor. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Oh, everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Oh. bumping, so we be jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry, some tie if you want it. This neck if you're thirsty, and every bad at the party, yeah. We vibe. Shawty done had a last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both the eyes locked. I came up for it and said, hey there, little mama. If you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you. Come here. I turned her around, her body on mine. She sat in my hand. On her, she holding on tight. She followed my lead. I'm pulling her close. She said it feels nice. She from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with a friend by her side. 12 pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay low, go ahead, crank that up. This not blocking, I say when we stop. But we ain't stopping. They say the sun and I shine for all, but I in some people world yet never shine at all.
These roads of flames are catching up. Showed you I love you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song, my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, long. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose their song. Oh, no, no, no. Freedom is the road. Tell them not to sell it, it's more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in the fog with the optics, with the vision. Try to control you so they take the power. No, we don't play that game. We're here to empower. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Oh, give God all the thanks and praises. thanks and praises. Give Jah the thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises.
I ain't even gonna count down for you. The butcher coming. I'ma surprise you. I've been on so long, people starting to hate it, they feel scorn. I see the looks on all their faces and I'm torn. It's like, I ain't wanna do this, but if it gotta be it, I guess I'ma beat it. You been warned. I'm in this like I'm Sean. They play it, look at the gang and then we yawn. Why would he make that lame choice? Man, these couldn't score if they had game point and I'm wrong. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a bond. So let's stay brief. I'm in a rush in TSA, they trying to x-ray me. I made my so bad that an ex can't speak. The only way to make a litter is a leak, a little. I'm just around. Yeah. The world, am I wrong? I'm in the VIP 100 strong. Hustlers yelling from the bleachers put me on. I ran it up, ain't take me long. My life a story out of Psalms, and I can put that on my mother first. Born in my city, I'm King Kong, Kim Jong-un. To me, you like this small. Say, I probably meant with a cause. I'm in a 5-star hotel suite with a Swiss, then I'm gone. Pinky ring of a dawn. Bad boy like I'm Sean. I'm like Golden Eye Bond. That's 25 inch beam scoping out harm. Gon' hide from us with polka dot song. You is drawn. You probably heard when I brought a Rollie, AP in the Cartier after that watch. I've been back home 50 times since all the rumors. I'm chillin'. These with me keep asking me what we doing. I'm bored. Hey yo, hey yo, hit boy, we gon' get goggles. We spraying it. We going to Ilios. Tell them open the back room up for us. Let's go. And I'm Braun. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a bomb.
You never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a one, too many backs. No word of a lie, Jack. Trust me, the try and get sidetracked. When I think of my first panic attack, I'm right back in the love shack. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a side quack. And it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're here, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, just breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
Close call, Jack, you wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your old in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you need. You're free, you're here, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, whilst you're down on your knees.
pocket fat, my pocket don't break up. Like a large Lego, like the head of a coat. Stay down like the 10 on my toes. Like a Kim Scott, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on froze. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. Why they on my? Because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch you. But if I want to, like Rich, yo, got him sick. Check the playbook cause I'm about to pitch. Shout like Blanca. That's it, in the tropic with a chocolate bunny. Next quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up a convertible. Presidents, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. Happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. I let the hit the floor. Be talking, just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it, we gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Family, rockin' diamonds. Blinded while you eyeing it. Lately, my motion, been focused on hits. When I start going, let's go hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fingers right out of my pocket, I throw that up. Yeah, like up. Doing as they drop, man. Get my money. I told my. I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Here we go. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Pass to James.
I got him.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now, here's Wade. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Pass to Embiid, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here.
Number 1, Devin Booker.
LeBron outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. From 17 feet out, and he knocks down the jumper.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire. Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Dwayne Wade. 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the wide open shot from Green. They shoot again. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
LeBron outside. Garnett in the post. Doncic with the steal. Down low. And Wade slams it in.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a 2-guard.
Here's Johnson. And it's Luka with the rebound. Wade feeling it out a bit. Doncic outside. Pass to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Fades and shoots. That one falls.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Now here's James. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic outside. And the Warriors miss again. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Anthony. Doncic with the steal. There's the lob to Carter. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:58 left to play here in the first. And Wembanyama outside. Here is Edwards. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game here. 1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Now Doncic, scoreless thus far. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Olajuwon. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Out to Doncic. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. no one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Carter outside. Can they get it? Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And Edwards drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Robertson with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. To the paint. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Deep two from Anthony. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1.
15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Yeah, and you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
There's the triple. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And the 3 ball is good.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
Pass to Garnett. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Here's Durant. And off the front. And in it goes. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wade left side. And Wade slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Edwards. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Embiid wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland trails by 4. Here's Durant. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, number 23.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Johnson outside. Pass to LeBron. Can't hit that one. Good D by Embiid. Warriors leading by 4. Back to Booker. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
And KD's got the ball here for Cleveland. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Booker. Johnson with the block. Butler feeling out of it. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Warriors leading by 4. Now, here's Doncic. Still scoreless.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a screen by Robinson. And Doncic. Here we go.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Johnson outside. Outside Anthony. Going inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And it's the Warriors' ball. 4-point game. Carter outside. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got 6 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pass to LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Johnson. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Another shot. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
James looking around. Steps back and drains the jump shot. James has got his second basket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead, up 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Doncic. Wade outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Butler loves the three-point look.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, James. Shoots a fader. No good off the front iron. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 1. Doncic outside. Tries the spin move. Doncic converts inside.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Embiid the screen. Here's Wade. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Cleveland trails by 4. Right side, Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Pass to Wade. Back to Robertson. Great tee that time from Edwards.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Got a piece of it. Robertson with the steal. Tatum on the wing. Tatum taking it in. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And here is Robertson. He's got 6. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the three-point shot. Robertson's got 9.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside Edwards. Robertson with the steal. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Carter looking around. Robertson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Barkley grabs the board.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Deflects the pass. Robertson with the steal. Outside Irving. Nice move. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Robertson. Basket good. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Irving. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's Irving missing.
Warriors foul. Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Anthony with the bucket.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Here's Doncic. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Now Embiid. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Barkley outside. Deep 2 from Anthony. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Cleveland trails by 4. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
Doncic with it. Pass to Green. Doncic outside. Garnett with the block.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Olajuwon in the high post. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And stolen by Irving. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Pass to Garnett. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Both teams changing it up here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Johnson outside. Shoots over Doncic. And too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 6. T-Wade on the wing. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Misses in close.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Johnson. That shot misses. Nice D from Doncic. Doncic to the rack. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
And here is Johnson. High post, KD. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to James. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And it's the Warriors with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Wade outside. Garnett with the block. And they recover it. Here's Green. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Cleveland trails by 6. James wide open. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Here's Doncic. And it's Johnson with the rebound. And stolen by Chamberlain. Doncic outside. .121 left in the game. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Here's Wade. Over Butler. Wade misses. Wade, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both good from the line that time.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Doncic left side.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Tatum. And James picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And it's all about the three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Pass to Durant. Butler on the way. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They
No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los... Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo del level como Sandel Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar.